Tips on dating. By all means, keyword tips, because everyone's interpretation of dating is going to be different, and it's beautiful because it adds variety and everyone's different. So, with that being said, when you date someone, it's kind of like you wanting to develop a friendship. A lot of people nowadays have it super wrong. Some people, they're dating and they're jumping steps that need to not be jumped. Let me elaborate. A lot of people, they date and they're having sex within 2 or 3 days of them supposedly dating. How can you do that? Before you get all mad and like kind of misunderstand what I mean by that, you just added a whole other level of emotion to your relationship that is just going to blind you in every other aspect of that person. If you learn to view dating as a friendship that's growing, and love is behind it, because you do have you have passionate interest towards each other, or why else would you date? More or less, you're probably attracted to them, and I'm hoping their characteristics and who they like and their interests and what they do in life also corresponds to yours. But everyone's going to have baggage. Everyone that I've ever run across has something that has happened to them in a bad way. The awesome thing is everyone has had some very awesome experiences. I feel like with dating, though, people hide a lot in their closet. I mean, in the sense, there's a lot of secrets that people don't want to share, and it blinds their relationship. If people would be very open with one another, saying what they've been through, what they have learned from being through what they have gone through, it's going to grow in that relationship on a friendship side. Dating is growing to be someone's best friend, because if you want to marry someone, which I'm going to make a video on that actually very shortly, if you want to marry someone, you want them to be your best friend. You want to be able to enjoy every moment with them. If you don't enjoy every moment with them, why would you want to be with them? So dating is that. And I said tips, so sorry, this video might go a little longer. Tips on dating are always be interesting. What I mean by that, always surprise. I feel like if you get into a routine that's so repetitive, someone's going to lose interest, and maybe that fits your boat. I just know for me, I'm constantly changing. Variety is amazing, and I feel like a lot of people like that. They just don't know how to do it. So tips on dating, I would literally Google tips on dating, ways to take someone out. There's so many people that have taken the time to share their tips on what they have done. And if you really like someone and love them, you want to be always trying to show your best side. When it comes to showing interest, showing fun, or having fun, I should say, you experiencing and doing stuff with one another is going to grow you together. It's kind of like you and your best friend. You could probably, I'm sure everyone has a best friend, and you'd be like, oh, we've done this and this and this. You want that same concept. You want to be able to have that kind of conversation, because what you're going to have happen after time goes on is you're going to kind of almost mind jump. And what I mean by that is you're going to have conversations and be able to finish one another because you understand, because you already have that much history. Dating should take time before you lead to marriage. Dating should have no sex involved, no anything on that level, because like I said, the second you do that, a lot of people, I feel, aren't going to like me for saying this, but the second you do that, you just invited other emotions that both parties aren't going to understand. And some people might say, well, you can have sex and nothing's related. Statistically, anyone who has had sex, one person is going to fall for the other person, because you have that attraction. Someone is going to get more emotional attached. People say you can have friends with benefits. Statistically, again, you have two things happen. They either get married, or they date for a while and then something goes wrong, or they do have that sex and they just disappear, but someone's hurt. They might not admit it, but talk to someone who's very genuine and real. Someone's walking away hurt. For me, I don't ever want to hurt anyone ever, so for me personally, dating I take very seriously, and a lot of people, they take it lightly. That's why having that friendship before dating, it gives you that perspective of who that person is. You can read that person or know yourself enough to be like, all right, I see interest in this and I want to grow. We have similarities. We have similar pathways we want to pursue after. They say opposites attract. Statistically, again, opposites attract based off curiosity. And that's good, and relationships can work on that. But statistically, from what I've read, a lot of those relationships, as the years go on, start having hardships based off, you want to do this, they want to go do that. And once you have that happening, you're going to have separation go along. So if you can find someone that is definitely different than you in a lot of ways, based off maybe they're more charming than you, more something along that characteristic side, that's actually healthy. But your similar interests and your similar morals and principles in life, if those aren't corresponding, you're going to have division develop. You're going to have some kind of tension. That's where growing that friendship is going to help. And I hope, this is helpful for anyone who's in the dating process or interested in dating. Hey, thank you. If you like this video, please follow. And actually, I have a book of my horrible mistakes I kind of have done. It's called Forever Love You. It's on Amazon. Just type in Jonathan Deagle. It's a good read. You'll learn that I went way too fast, and that's all I'll say about it based off